Hey folks, Quilly Team here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. We are playing as Lübeck. We have made the Hansa great again, and we are escaping. We are leaving the Merchant Republic. In fact, we've already done that in a sense, in that we are currently a despotism. We have a despot, Protector Diedrich Volmer, and after his death, maybe we could return to a Merchant Republic if we had more Republican tradition, but since we don't, we will become a good and proper monarchy. We have a naval combat we're going to check out. 15 prestige. We're about to win a big war that's not particularly relevant. Yeah, we'll take the money. We don't particularly need the money either, but that's okay. Although, I guess if we had the prestige before the war ended, we would have gotten a slightly less aggressive expansion. I don't know where that naval battle was. Must have been or just a little random ship somewhere. Alright, that's fine. We're about to pop out these 17 ships into our 111 over here, although we only have 5 heavies, and they do have 16 heavies waiting in wings over there. Manpower is good, not quite capped, but pretty darn high. We are rocking a few mercs, but that's fine. You are going to go and repair over there. And you guys are still waiting to repair, and you'll finish your mission. Ooh, okay, under attack again, so move out now, then. But I really don't want to move my fleet away from here, because I'm worried that things will happen. English fleet does have 3 heavies, and they don't have any. But it's 12 transports and things. We should actually be okay. We are definitely losing some stuff, though. Oh, and then, no, they got reinforced a little bit more heavily than expected. So I think I'm just going to run away. No shame in just running away. In fact, it'll be a good position to join in the real battle over here later on. Oh, you guys are still there. Interesting. Why would you end up there? Doesn't matter. Because I did put these into the fleet battle, didn't I? Did I forget to join the fleet battle? That could be, but I don't think so. We have too many leaders, but that's alright. I suppose we could go and fire one. Yay, of course. But I'm okay right now with this. I'm feeling content. So they're going to try to resiege Holland, although they don't have the they don't have the sea access, so they can't actually blockade for the increased speed. So we can ignore them for now while we finish everything else up. They're still not moving their heavies out to this naval battle, which is fantastic for me. I'm actually really surprised. I think they should, because they could always run away at the same time. And we have a new colonial nation, because we have gone and cored enough stuff over here in the area that was previously the 13 colonies, and actually had become an independent USA. So I'm going to go ahead and call it USA again. Because it's going to be a slap in the face to have the USA be a colonial nation as opposed to a free and independent nation. How do they feel about me? They like me okay, actually. May as well go ahead and improve relations anyway. And here, too. We've got nothing else to do with our diplomats right now. Maximum monarch points. It's probably been like that for a little while. What are we going to do? Well, we can't get admin tech. I should actually spend some diplo power to reduce this. We could try to boost stability, but it's way too expensive right now. We've got no ideas or anything. How's our inflation? Nope, no inflation. So I guess we'll do a little bit of provincial development. Tell you what, let's do it in our capital. Boop, boop. Oh, I can't boop twice. Let's boop a little bit of military, and then boop back over here. There we go. All right. And then we go back to slaughtering that. That's the nice thing. We've got our 666 ruler. In fact, we've had really good rulers throughout, because we, of course, play a republic. And that's the Republican power is to get ridiculously ahead of time. Alright, that's done, so let's go and split off a few ships to repair over here from that little skirmish. They have now combined over here, so if we do pop them out of Zealand, we will be fighting the entire Dutch Navy. We're about to finish the siege of Limburg. Now these guys must finally be feeling a little bit of pressure over here. Still medium, not low enthusiasm, just medium, which astounds me. Astounds me that they still have so much enthusiasm. I find it a little bit hard to believe, but alright. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up my ships over here, and I'm going to go and deal with this. Mostly just to free up my ships that are currently pinned in Gwynedd over here in Wales. So then I'm going to group them all up and then move back to the coast of Holland with the entirety of my fleet. It is going to allow the Dutch to move around a little bit, but I'm not really bothered by that. So my goal is still to separate piece out the Dutch first. And now that we're sieging out their capital finally, that's going to happen pretty fast. Capital fort is only level 1 fort, of course, so it's pretty quick. Okay, as expected, they just ran away. Which is fine. Might have been able to catch them if I just moved lights out. But probably not. The AI can see you coming, so that's okay. So we're going to group everyone up and then move them en masse over here. Actually, if we can happen to catch these guys, that'd be lovely. Siege of Limburg is over, so we'll move into Antwerp after this. We may actually have to just jump on these guys. Now, this is marsh. That's still a defensive bonus for the defender, and a river crossing, which is a little bit unpleasant. So I'd rather not do that, although my allies are around, so it might not be quite so bad. We'll see how it goes. Bit of blockading over here. Lost the siege of Lothian. That's all right. We're going to take that back after we take care of their allies. Move you in over here. And they're parked in Zealand, which does not have a fort, so we can basically eject them whenever the hell we want. Oh, don't bother chasing. They're gone already. And I'd rather not have to re-siege this province, so I probably will have to make a move on them, actually. Ayrshire is now under control of England. Because Ireland had taken it, but I guess it was adjacent to Lothian, so we recaptured it automatically. So as soon as Breda goes, I think we make the move. But I'm not sure that's a good idea. If I move from Utrecht, does that have a river crossing with Holland? It does still. And you have your 3 maneuver. And I only have 2 on my decent person. We could just burn a bunch of military power and really try to get a good guy. What is my current tradition? 37. I mean, we have our king with the 3 maneuver. But -1 to our rolls is... I mean, it's -1. It's basically -1 pip. So we'd still be better going with Wilfred over here with his 3-3 pips. Because he'd end up being effectively a 2-2. Which is fine. We're also attacking to the marsh, which is an extra -1. So effectively a 1-1 leader versus, I think this guy was a 4-4. They actually have decent tech. So I don't know here. Now I'm just sitting around getting attrition for no good goddamn reason. Nope. Just sit yourself in Utrecht then. If they attack me there, well, they won't get the river crossing, but at least I won't get it. It's only farmland as well, so it'll be on even footing. But then superior numbers will just win the day, so that's not too bad. Especially on farmland, you get maximum combat width, which is nice. No provinces building, so I can't build from over there. I guess I'll have to build from back there. I want to rebuild some normal cavalry. Now what I'm trying to decide if I also want to build some more infantry, and I think the answer is yes. So we'll get a big group of Merc infantry up there. Siege of Holland is done, which we have lost. Then they're going to pull back. Just going to wait for them to be locked, and then I'll move back in there. There we go. Whoa! Interesting. Hold on. I'm going to wait for them to be locked, and then I will make the move. Yeah, they're only attacking the farmland, which is not great. But we are going to accept the encounter, or the attack here. We're going to accept the action. So I'm just going on the slowest speed here. There we go. They're locked. And we're doing it. We will have superior numbers, but no defensive bonuses. But at least no, like, horrible combat penalties, which is also important. There we go. Already equal. And we're not bringing our superior morale to this. Oh, wait. No, we are. I'm getting... I've been the attacker so often that I'm used to being at the top. We are bringing our superior morale. In fact, higher discipline as well from Brunswick. Lovely. So, yeah, that is pretty stompy. And Saxony, I'm okay with you staying there and finishing that siege of the capital this time. It's actually very valuable. There we go. Done that. I will group up. I will remove the boot. And I will move some people to Zealand, which... Oh, no, because we lost Holland. I can't move there. That's annoying. I guess we'll go and do that so they can't build more troops over there. So we got to restart the siege. And that's level 4 fort. Well, that's unfortunate, but I think it's okay to have not attacked in. Still, at this point, I was going to say, yeah, their enthusiasm has reached low. Holland is one of my actual war goals, though, because it's the super trade province. So if I'm going to take anything, it's going to be that. So we do have to siege that out. Circassia has a civil war. I still sort of have an excess of fleets here, but that's okay. I mean, I could try to see if we can catch these guys. We actually have some fleets being built as well. I guess what I could do when I finish my round of mercs is I could assemble an army here. We won't have cannons or anything, but I could go and bop this 2k stack. I love how they still can't siege this province. I don't know if they... Do they plunder it? They do plunder it. I think very slowly because they don't have enough people, but they do. Get up there. France has got a coffee boom. Good for them. Well, it's news from France. We do have some rebellions threatening to brew. Teutonic separatists. I think I'm going to just bring that down a scooch for now. I think it's fine. We are, again, very ahead of time on military. So that's okay. Yay! There we go! We finally abolished the corrupt republic. I don't know how it became corrupt. No idea there. And changed our system of government to absolute monarchy. Long live the king. So yes, our awesome king, 666, just died, which is unfortunate. And, oh, we're a duke, technically. Why are we a duchy? Aren't we big enough to be a proper kingdom? A 322. Again, I never complain about anyone with at least 6 points. I realize that, well, depending on, like, the average in a sense is maybe like a 333, right? Or something like that, or 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. But I think because of weighting and stuff with points, something around 222 is a little technically average. But in any case, I just don't complain. As long as you got at least 6 points worth of monarch points, I just will not complain. We are pinned on admin power again. You can tell how much I'm caring about the state of the game. Boosting your stability is now really cheap because we're no longer a corrupt republic. So there we go. Get it all the way up to +1. Good way to burn our admin points as well. Going to go and bring down the war exhaustion, and we are going to group you up, give you that, and go there. So do we have an heir? Probably not. We would have been told about it. We do have to start off with very little legitimacy, of course, because we are a brand new kind of kingdom. We could and should change our focus. Yeah, I'm going to change it to Diplo. Or I could remove it completely, but I think setting the focus to Diplo is going to be fine. So that's good. So we're just going to go and bop that little 2k stack over there. And we're going to wait for some resieges over here. So I can move up to Breda, so I can't. Yeah, I could with the transports, but I'm not going to do that. That's done. Excellent. And we're going to move you up to somewhere on the front. And yeah, we failed to catch anyone over there. So I'll mostly just stay grouped off the coast of Holland in preparation for that fight, which will happen once we capture one of these other forts. They have a lot of forts. Very dense. Look at this. Hold on. I can go to fort map mode. Look at this. Ghent, Antwerp, Breda, Gelre, Utrecht. Well, Breda doesn't count. It's capital fort. Limburg. All forts. Just ridiculous. Okay, now that we've done that, can we go up in here? Nope. But I can move in over here, which I will do. And then what I'll do is probably pull back on some of the frontline troops over here. We've got some extra cannons, though. Yeah, send in the cannons over there, please. To help with the siege of Ghent. Royal marriages! Oh, yeah! We can marry people now. That's very exciting. So our allies are Hungary, Brunswick, Saxony, and Russia. So Hungary, yes. Russia, yes. People want access because apparently there's another war going on. So we're going to do that. I can probably recall these diplomats and get some royal marriages. Nah, that's okay. I don't have to initiate them. We'll wait for them to happen. So you do lose a little bit of legitimacy when you get married, but your legitimacy goes up faster with the more royal marriages you have. I did not realize we were being attacked over there. Although we seem to have superior numbers, and I'm going to send some more people in there as well. Yeah, it's going to be fine regardless. But since we have some allies sieging this over here, what I'm going to do is probably just detach the cannons and move everyone else out of here to minimize some attrition. Then what I think I will do is detach the mercs and do a merge just on the mercs over here, because we don't need quite as many anymore. I mean, this is just phase 1 of the war. We still obviously need to beat the snot out of England, which is technically the person we declared war on. But that's okay. That's going to happen naturally later on. I can't reach these guys, right? No. Be nice for a stack wipe, but no. So many fortresses. It is working out pretty well in this war for them. It's buying them a lot of time. But yeah, specifically we want to take Holland over here, and you don't have enough cannons for that. For the maximum rate. I guess that's okay. You're still progressing forward. That's going to be fine. We've got this other stack over here. If I move in here, Technically, we have enough supply, but just to be safe, I'll move into Breda, because our allies might be moving through this territory and send us into attrition, and that would be annoying. Damaged ship that can go repair in Essex. Please go and do that. Too many leaders. Border tensions. We get a claim on Halland. Over here, not to be confused with Holland. I mean, it's probably not pronounced Halland, but... We got our CB. Yes, yes, yes. This is our final war. Our final war is the war for control over more of the English Channel. Coalitions be damned. Northumberland. So England's taking some more stuff over here. That's why our war exhaustion keeps growing, by the way. It's because a bunch of our forts are actually conquered over here. But that's okay. In fact, even England's war exhaustion is rising up, even though I've done nothing against them directly. Not even properly blockading them because I'm too concerned about the Dutch fleet over here. So we're about to take Holland back, which will mean we'll be able to peace out for Holland. We want to... What are Canada's taxes or tariffs, I should say? They're pretty small, I believe. Yeah, I mean, we don't want it to get too high because lots of things can cause problems, but I think we can afford to bring it up to 20%. Who the hell are you? English Mexico Noble Rebels. I have territory over here? Oh, occupied by Lübeck. That's what's going on. Yeah, alright. Then I don't care about that. Doesn't concern me one bit. Alright, both these sieges are going very fast, and I really, really do want to move into Zealand over here. There we go. Oh, you're going to cross over through the transports. Yeah, I guess that is fine, actually. Since I don't have to move you or anything like that. Sure. The Siege of Ghent, which means I could group up. This is grassland. I think there'll be a river crossing. But... better than 2-to-1 numbers. I think that's going to be pretty darn good. Are you... Okay, no, you're fine. And you don't have much of a front line. You only have 8k infantry here. So, actually, you even have... These are cannons on the front lines that they're putting here, because they don't have enough of a front line. So that's really bad for them. And really great for me. Okay, there goes Essex. Almost all of Great Britain is going to get sieged out here before we get in there, which is going to mean a certain amount of cleanup, but that's okay. And we'll just finish the stack wipe over here. It's not an insta-bop, but yeah, they're dead. And that is going to be the end of the Netherlands. So I do want to finish the Siege of Zealand. Just kick out those ships. And obviously the Siege of Holland. And then we'll peace out the Netherlands. And Netherlands is officially allying with Ireland. We'll see how that goes. We might break that one. We'll see. Certainly suck if coalition triggered before this war ended. I don't think that's going to happen. But it could potentially be. Alright, big naval battle there. They do have a lot of heavy ships. Luckily, we do have an admiral. Not a great one, I think. Ah, he's got 4 shock. I guess that's something. 1-4. I don't know. I don't remember like the damage of the ships. I don't think we really have a lot of that info here. All right, there we go. There's the naval battle. Occupations are done. They have no leader. I'm gonna move everyone to somewhere on the coast. I don't know, Holland, because we're gonna take that, and then we can ferry our troops over to Great Britain. They're taking morale hits right away. 140 to 55. Who's going to lose the first ship? Oh, they just ran. Where'd the hell they run to? I guess they're running to English territory. Right. I was thinking they have nowhere to run. Ah. Alright. Let's recall a diplomat. Oh, I just realized it's going to take forever for a diplomat to come home. Let me recall them both, actually. We've stuck up to those things enough. And detach away the damaged things. Get on a boat. And... yeah, I'll go up north first, just because we can do a great, like, proper and fast landing in Fife. As opposed to the very slow detachments over here, and then we'll sort of assemble over there. It's only grassland, actually. Let me land in the Highlands for a slightly more defensive bonus. It's not going to take any longer. It might be a little bit safer. You, get over here as well. In this detached army, do you have transports? No, you don't. Okay. Just waiting for a diplomat to come home. They might actually catch me out here. They don't have much of a front line, although we might be able to reinforce in time. What I'm going to do is actually stop them in time. Just detach the transports, actually. There we go. I did that slightly unoptimally. The transports are being slowed down by the heavies. Wow, that is happening. That's not great. And yeah, I can't dodge it. That's really not good. We're starting with the higher base morale. They do have a penalty here. What's the combat width in the Highlands? 24. That's too bad. If it was really narrow, we'd be able to hold off a lot longer against the superior force. Still, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth reinforcing this, or we just let those guys die. I guess it could have landed on an island and then blockaded it. Yeah, no, we're going to be okay. Oh, we need the reinforcements, but once they arrive, we're going to be okay. Perfect. Coming over here. Happy I'm doing this manually, because otherwise we'd be doing, like, the automated thing always keeps your ships out to sea, which is always a little bit annoying. Take that, England. What's your military force? 18 versus my 18, so we're on the same tech. And stat-wise, I have higher base morale. You actually have the higher discipline and freaking tactics, though. Oh, wait, we have an extra diplomat. Let's go and sue for peace here. So, what we really want is Holland. And the other one that's valuable for trade is Antwerp. And then we can't really connect that up, though. So I think I'll leave off Antwerp. Do I also want to take Friesland? I mean, if we're worried about coalitions, the answer is no. This isn't going to really cause any problems, though. So we'll do that. What I like about this is we can actually blockade the strait so that we've got certain sort of fun control we can do over this. What else could you do? You could release a bunch of nations. You could break your alliance with Spain. That seems actually quite unholy. Might want to break your alliance with Spain and England, actually, not take Friesland. Let's do that. And you're probably making a lot of money, so give me war reparations and all your dough. There's no humiliate, you're not my rival. No. I think I'm actually a little bit happier about doing that. I could take some territory over here, but it's not adjacent to me, so who cares about that? Return cores is not something I'm particularly interested in. Or revoking cores. I know, annul all your treaties. Okay, we're only going to take the one province, and I'm alright with that. So we can core you. We'll probably make you into a state as well. Consolidate and go, and obviously we will need more mercs up here. Alright, detach, go over here, so we can get a full blockade. So we're only at war with the Isles over here. Oh, yeah, and Norway. Don't forget about Norway. We lost our admiral, that's okay. Corruption is growing. Oh! Holland revolts. Tired of being ruled by someone who's considered an outsider, people of Holland want to seek their liberation but join the Netherlands instead. No. Holland's ours. Damn, that is a lot of separatists. Hang on a sec. I didn't realize that event would still trigger, and so quickly. The Netherlands have already formed, and we just took that from them. I don't want to deal with any more peasants, although it would be pretty easy to deal with. So we're going to do that. We're just going to hold off on this event. We're going to make sure you've got a good leader over here. There you are. I wonder if I should get some more transports. We don't usually need them. I think we'll be able to get another load of soldiers in there. Even if they're not there literally at the start of the fight, they'll be there for the bulk of it, so I think we're going to be okay against that stack. I don't know how often that event fires. I'm hoping it doesn't just keep spamming us like every year. Taking any territory away from the Netherlands is really annoying. You can culture shift them, which is something you can do once the separatism goes away. Stop them from being Dutch. That will help. Actually, that doesn't just help, that solves it. I may as well move everyone over, just for maximum safety here. But yeah, so option number 1 will automatically get picked. It's either 60 or 90 days after it comes up. Then we'll move everyone back over again. Jeez. And get on the boat and dock down over here. Corruption is growing, overextension, lack of religious unity. We're working on it, though. Lost control of some more territory I'm not actually interested in controlling. Well, I mean, do I? Not really. I mean, more trade power is always good. If it was the Caribbean or Chesapeake, then I'd be particularly interested in capturing that, but no. Alright, there you go. We're even getting attrition now. Holland is ours. Die, rebels. They've got the -1 because they are technically attacking into me in the marsh, which is always great to see. And Teutonic Separatists have fired as well. That's more than a little bit annoying. I guess we'll march you out here to take care of that. Get my transport fleet to go and park themselves over there. And actually, move out to an island to be safe. There we go. And I'm actually going to cancel the production of people over here. Move out to an island, and we're going to make sure that we've got at least one ship, say one light ship, to blockade the Moray Firth over here. That'll protect our dudes, so we can use that as a safe landing, unlike what we did last time. Alright, long march out there, but I don't think they'll actually capture it. We're going to get attrition a little walking there, but we'd get attrition also at sea. And most of the provinces are going to be coastal and have lots of force limits, so we should be perfectly fine. Let the reinforcements tick up along the way. I'm okay with that. How is our war exhaustion? I'm going to bring that down a scooch. I like how England's exhaustion, their enthusiasm is low, despite the fact they are technically winning, because I don't have the war goal. But yeah, and they've sieged out a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. So I guess it's time to put another cut in here. I suspect, well, depending on how long it takes us to siege all this, I suspect next episode might be our last one. I'm not sure. There might be just too much work to do over here. That's probably true. But we will certainly do our best. 50% galleons or frigates? I don't think we need any more warships. I did queue up a few, so... Although this is probably the bigger cost saving. You know what? Do the warships. That's going to be okay. Actually, I'm surprised we still got attrition in Stolp. That the force limit wasn't high enough. Whoa! Okay. I'm also quite surprised about that. Oops. Get in there quickly. There you go, should be okay. Land theft. Sides with the clergy. Okay, so we've got to pick someone to impress or pissed off, loyalty-wise. How are we doing with our estates? They're all pretty samey. I'd probably side with nobility here. There we go. Clergy are just under, but they're going to normalize very, very, very soon. So it's not going to be too much of a problem with them being disloyal. They'll bounce back very quickly. Okay. Get on the boat. Boat land here. We'll keep a more notable presence in the Moray Firth because we want to keep control over that strait. So this time we won't be quite as vulnerable. Let's do a conversion of Ermland. And they've assembled a pretty big force over here. I suspect they won't stay parked here. once they've taken that territory. It would be annoying if they did, because then we couldn't just, you know, do the straight crossing, but I don't think they actually will. Detach and go. Yeah, they're gonna move out. So we'll be able to assemble over here. And that's going to be fine. Okay, so I'll put in that cut. When we come back, we will invade the Isle of Great Britain, well, and retake it from the English while pressing into their territory and taking the war goal. Really not worried about losing this war at all. But I mean, it wasn't cost free. We have lost some money. We actually are pretty good on manpower, surprisingly. And I think I actually will go and build 1, 2, 3, 4 transports here just to make life a little simpler in the future. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.